Yes, guys, welcome from me, Championship Manager 0102. It's time to review a save. It's been a while since I've done these, particularly on an internet game. You all know that I've got my game going with Matt. Now, there are times when I play my three-man game and when Matt does other stuff. Funnily enough, Matt doesn't have a solo game for the same reason that I probably don't. So, Matt started a network game with Ross. That's Ross Horn. So, he has sent me part one. So, we're going to go into this completely motherfucking blind. Now, I'll be honest, I've had it for quite a while. I just haven't had a chance to fucking make the video on it, to be honest with you. All I know is that it's ODB, and I think he's got the unprotected contracts turned off as opposed to myself. So here we go then. Matt and Ross. I don't know what the date is or... Okay, we're at the end of season 1. Okay, so Matt is Leeds, Ross is Arsenal. That's the unprotected. Yeah, that tells me that the unprotected thing, he doesn't have it on, whereas I do. That's why that's there now. Okay, let's start with Matt then. Leeds United. End of season. Okay, Matt finishes. Look at that. Ross 7th for Arsenal. We'll talk about Ross in a moment. We'll start with Matt. Leeds United. Look at that. He's fucking destroyed it. Now, I've got to be honest with you about something. Right, my first thing, and I'll be really brutally honest. You know I'm always honest. I don't bullshit. When I see posts, right, on the forums, not the forum, sorry, on Facebook, and someone shows their screenshot and it's an unbeaten, there's an instant question that I have in my head, and it's basically, alright, you fucking arsehole, what tactic are you using? Now, I know Matt won't be using Whip Bob. I know Matt will not be using 2 at the back, and he will not be using a centralised tactic. So, let's go. Okay, he's using the exact tactic that he uses in our game on. So that is a hell of a feat that is for you, Matt. Not just to win the title, because let's face it, Man U are always a force. Season 1 and the first few. Arsenal, like I said, we'll speak about Arsenal in a minute, but that is fucking disgraceful to be finishing in 7th place. Good season from Blackburn and Middlesbrough, to be fair. Let's see. Look at that. So, Matt, did you not lose a game at all then? Matt won the UEFA Cup. Matt won the hang on, let's check for League... Oh, no, he won the League Cup. Okay. So, it looks like, the way I read that, is Matt absolutely cleaned up. He absolutely fucking destroyed everything. Let's take a look at Matt's signings then. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing they've got similar rules in respect of cap transfers. Because, he's probably gone for 7. So, David Prutton, great play, David Prutton. He's done well. Chotis, yeah, he's had a good season, hasn't he? He can be hit or miss, Chotis, I find, on ODB, but that's certainly a success. 50 games, 20 conceded. Mark Kerr, we all love Mark Kerr, don't we? What a player. Arcadius back, one of my go-to players. Look at that, he's done really well. Okoronkwo, he's looking good, isn't he? He's looking strong. Karagunas and Kaluzny. How much did he pay for Kaluzny? Surprised. I think you can get Kaluzny actually on a free, but nevertheless, let's have a look at his players out. Yeah, couple of the obvious. Okay, so let's go now then to Ross. Where do we start with you, Ross? To finish 7th is fucking appalling. So let's just go to your transfers. Yeah, it looks like 7 transfers. Okay, Bergstrom. I know Bergstrom, and he's a decent Swede. I don't think for 1 minute he's good enough for Arsenal. Arsenal are a much bigger scale club than buying Bergstrom. Mike Duff, I can accept Mike Duff, and what a season, look at that. I mean, it just shows, don't it? You don't have to have great attributes to be a good performer at the top flight. Tommy Johnson, again, not Arsenal quality in my opinion. Kallstrom's a good signing, very good signing. Taribo West, I think he's always a good signing, although he's not done very well. Abgar Barson, I rate Barson, and what did he pick him up for? Yeah, £1 million. Oh, you must have Sweden Open, surely. Yeah, you have. Yeah, I figured, because we'll have a look at Leagues Open in a moment. Ariel Ortega, a few questionable purchases personally for me. Let's have a look at his players out. Van Bronckhorst, I'm quite surprised at that. Robert Pires. I'm quite surprised at Pires departing. Alex Manninger as well. I would personally keep Manninger. So certainly, I'd be questioning a few things. Let's see where he got in the Champions League. There you go. He got knocked out. And it looks like in Champions Phase 2 Group C. Let's see if we can get to it. Look at that. They got fucking humiliated. I mean, that was absolutely appalling. And you've probably already seen there. They got knocked out to Leeds in the FA Cup. Let's have a look at what tactic he uses. Oh, mate. Tell me you don't use a flat 4-4-2. Okay. So it looks like he uses what I call a boom tactic. But as you see, in that FA Cup defeat, he used a flat 4-4-2. Don't quite know what happened there. Look at this over here. So he lost to Leeds. So Champions League 0-0. Look at these. These are fucking awful. So he started using a few arrows with the 4-4-2. Fulham. Mate, 4-4-2 doesn't really work. I think, you know, how do I put this to be blunt? Ross, you're a fucking disgrace. That was a little bit harsh. Okay. I'm a bit surprised, to be honest with you. But you know what? As we always say, it's each to their own. It is totally each to their own. Let's have a look at player leagues. Let's have a look at what leagues are open. England, France, Germany, Holland, Italy, all Brazil. Yeah, background, that all sounds correct. Portugal, Scotland, Spain, Sweden, background. Okay, yeah, all the usuals. Now, I don't know what the deal is for these guys going forward. Did he play Seaman? Just out of interest. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one, Ross. It's a tricky one. Let's have a look who Ross's best player was. 3 games. Right, okay. Okay. Bad season from Dennis Bergkamp. What did Vieira 790? Look at that. What a fucking monster. Thierry Henry, not the greatest season in the world, is it? Sol Campbell. I don't really much more to say. Matt cleaned up. He absolutely fucking destroyed him. Let's just take a look at Ross's overall figures. That's that. And then let's take a look at Matt's overall. There's Matt's. And that is it, guys. This is the Matt and Ross network save game. I don't think they've got a name for it, so I'll just call it the Matt and Ross Part 1. Hard to know where they're going to go. I mean, if I know Matt, I would venture a guess he'll want to play another season for Leeds and have Champions League. I would imagine. Ross, I think you need to get your arse in gear, Ross, and sort that out. So I'm guessing, let's just check, let's have a look at money then. 29 million in the bank, 21 to spend. Let's have a look at any future transfers. So he's got nobody coming on a Bosman. That's quite interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at Matt then. Oh, let's go to Matt. Oh, 29, 16 in the bank. That's because of reputation. And no future transfers either, funnily enough. Okay, so none of them have got any Bosmans, which does surprise me. Because you can always get a couple in Season 1, definitely. Okay, that is that then, guys. We now await Part 2. Till next time from me, guys. Take it easy.